Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Cherry. Today, our video features the following exciting content. What do you think about
Wang
this
Yibo
topic?
admits he can't provide emotional support. His honest words win unexpected praise and attract even more fans. Wang Yibo admits he can't provide emotional value, and one honest sentence unexpectedly won him countless new fans. In a recent interview, when asked whether he could offer emotional support in relationships, he responded without hesitation, "I can't. No sugarcoating, no performance, no PR scripted warm boy persona." That raw straightforwardness immediately reminded people, realness is far more precious than sweet talk in the entertainment industry. Digging deeper into his answer, it isn't indifference but a clear understanding of his own temperament. Wang Yibo has never shied away from acknowledging that he's slow to warm up, quiet, and not good at expressing his feelings. When something happens, he tends to internalize it rather than talk it out. He openly admits he's not good with words, unable to offer the kind of verbal comfort others rely on. But when it comes to actions, he shows up. He may not lecture you with empathy, but he'll silently get things done. In an age of emotional overload and social pressure, too many people are suffocated by the demand for emotional value. At work you're expected to sense the room, in relationships you must be gentle and empathetic, and even friendships require constant availability. It's as if not being good with emotions automatically means you lack social skills or emotional intelligence. Yet people express care differently, some through talking, some through doing. There is no single standard that fits everyone. Wang Yibo happens to be the perfect example of this difference. He may not articulate comfort well, but he is known for his patience, discipline, and attention to detail in work. When dancing, he trains until late at night. When filming, he pushes through exhaustion without complaints. In charity work, he contributes quietly, so quietly that even fans often learn about it afterward. His sincerity and consistency speak louder than emotional rhetoric ever could. So when he admitted, "I can't provide emotional value," instead of disappointment, netizens felt a wave of affection. Comments flooded in, "One honest guy is better than someone who talks sweet but does nothing." Finally, someone dares to admit they aren't good at emotional labor. It's refreshing not to force a persona. In a sea of celebrities trying to craft warm-hearted or perfect boyfriend images, Wang Yibo walks a completely different path. He doesn't promote perfection, doesn't hide his shortcomings, and doesn't sell a crowd-pleasing persona. He may not be eloquent, but he is reliable. He can't offer emotional coaching, but he gives his best in everything he does. That groundedness brings more security than fancy words ever could, and this authenticity is exactly what the younger generation is craving. In a high-pressure world, people are beginning to recognize a simple truth: relationships don't rely on eloquence but on sincerity. Real comfort comes from accepting differences, not forcing one another into emotional roles. Wang Yibo's attitude feels like a reminder. Not everyone excels at emotional support, and it's unfair to demand others express care in your preferred way. Some warm you with words, some with actions. Being genuine in your own way is already a rare and precious form of emotional value. In an industry obsessed with perfect personas, Wang Yibo chooses to show his imperfections, his bluntness, his lack of polish, and that ends up being his most charming quality. Authenticity has always been the strongest appeal.
If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.